chief cheerleader. Siya pong lumalaban sa atin. Let's give a round of applause. Our chief distribution officer, Mr. Al Quitangon!
Thank you. Good evening, Sun Lifers! Good evening! Congratulations to all of you. Pakitapik naman ang kaliwat kanan, sabihin na congratulations! At sabihin nyo, international qualifier ka ulit, ha? I don't want to keep this long because I know the entire program is yours to have for tonight. I just really want, in behalf of the leadership team, Michelle and Richie, one of the reasons why they come to join us is really it's intentional that it's the best way to understand the life of an advisor. The challenges that we go through, the stories that we share. You know, in the PLT, there's always just one voice who share your stories. And of course, people from distribution, like me. And when we share them, your challenges and your successes, they really get overwhelmed by the stories that they hear. And the best way for us to demonstrate it more is for them to join the trip and experience firsthand. And I'm very glad that Michelle has only been here for 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, as our chief HR. She has gone around in several branches. She has been invited to share several techniques on human resources. And Richie has been with us for 10 years. He's now our chief investment officer. So anything that you can reach out to, one of the reasons is so that you know who to reach out to every time there's something that you need. And the reason I'm sharing this to all of you, this is one very unique thing in Sun Life. You get as close to your leaders at the top. It's rare that you will have this chance. Usually, in many other companies, it's very difficult. But this one, we really integrate everyone with others. So I'd like to thank Michelle and Richie. There's one more that I hope would have joined us. No? Our Chief Technology Officer, si JP. No, he wanted really to come over, pero natakot yata sa inyo. Hindi, loko lang. Dahil sa ating kid. No, he really wanted to join, but there's too much to do for all of us in terms of IT that we need to do this October and November so that it will help the agency force. In fact, he really felt bad he had to beg off. But soon, you will have a chance to meet him. He's also a very experienced IT professional. He retired from Accenture. Tama, ano, Michelle? He retired from Accenture after more than 30 years. He was able to assess what the real problem is in Sun Life, and he's very good, and he's found a way on how to fix things, no, properly. And he's a very good guy to talk to and explain matters. He's very patient. So this is the kind of team that I'm sharing to all of you because I know we have a lot of, backroom challenges, and it's something that I know that we all experience. The reason why I'm just sharing it to all of you is to have some confidence that it's not falling on deaf ears, no? And talagang ginagawan ng maraming ways, ng paraan. Hindi lang, sana lang overnight natatapos, but it really is a constant thing, no? But hindi lang kayo napapakinggan, pero maraming talagang nangyayari sa backroom. Sooner or later, talaga things will, there's no other way but to get better and better. Richie has heard about the payout issues. In fact, Michelle and Richie will have the chance, no, in the next PLD to share, and I'll ask both of them to share your experiences. So it adds more value to the PLD knowing what the pain points are and what else we can do. So maraming salamat sa pagsama ng dalawa. Pangalawa, natutuwa ako kasi simula nung nag-pandemic, nawala ito. Tapos nung bumalik, alam mo, nagkaroon ng konting rust, parang tahimik. Yung first trip, it was very quiet. No? It was happy but quiet. Now, from Japan last year to this one, I think parang nag-warm up na yung mga tao. No? Tonight, I'm very happy to see old yet familiar faces. No? I'm happy to see Aurora. I have not seen her in most of the international trip. Dolly and Lily as well. Jessica Avila from Cebu. In case you don't know, these are veterans of Sunlight. These are veterans. I know my mom missing everyone here. I think. Who ha? Franny, of course, here. Franny over there, of course. In case you don't, of course, they've been with Sunlight for how long? Aurora, how long is it? 35. Dolly? 30. Lily? 25, 30, 35. You know, if there's one thing, international qualifiers ever since, ito po itong mga to, pati sila Jessica. Sila po ay ngayon nyo lang nakikita, pero matagal na po silang qualifiers ng Sunlight. And I'm happy to see them back joining the trips really. And it's time for them to see the new Sunlight, no? Meaning the new faces of Sunlight. And it gives me so much pride to share to all of you, those who have been here for a long time, and those first time who stood up. No? It really tested the time for all of us, and yet Sunlighters are actually in the same spirit, in the same fun, actually more importantly, the same family. Ang daming celebrant ng October, ngayon lang yata ako nakita ganitong karami. Ang sabi sa akin ng Chief HR, sa HR daw usapan nila yan. Sabi sa akin ni Michelle, yan yung mga New Year babies. Ang September, yan ang mga Christmas babies. Ang October, yan ang New Year babies. Ang November, yan ang Valentine's babies. Eh ano yung December? Yan yung hinabol ng Valentine. So, there are a lot of October celebrants. It's very nice. And then of course, when I came in, I've never seen so much buffet. Lahat yata ng in-order sa Chinese restaurant. In-order na para lahat para sa inyo lang yan. No? It's really wonderful. Yeah. You know, one of the things that we promised, somebody asked me, ganito rin ba ang trips ng other companies? No? Because they also have other trips. Truth be told, many of us here, some of us here have been with other companies. And we all have the same trip, but there is one significant difference. It's the way we do things when you're the trip. The hotels are much better. You are the places that you see, the food that you eat. Just to take the bullet train from Beijing to Shanghai is actually, it's not very cheap to take that bullet train. But what we want is for you to experience that. Kita nyo ba 300 plus kilometers per hour yung tinakbo natin? It's such a beautiful experience. And dito, di ko alam, yung buong menu yata ng Chinese in-order na yata nila eh. So, pati the fruits. You know why? Because that's how we want to make our delegates feel very special. That you all deserve the treatment because of the hard work that you do. And that's part of our way of saying congratulations to all of you. So, I'd like to thank also, of course, my team who's here, supporting all of you. Can you give them a round of applause? Marami sila sa mga nag-host dito. Of course, the marketing team is constantly helping us. We're in destinations, of course, Ates. I'm happy to see hindi lang si Ates, yung dalawang anak niya, kasama na niya rin ito kayo. They make sure that everything is okay. Who else? Of course, I'd like to thank the two guests that we have and one from marketing, two vloggers. We have the privilege, in case you don't know, that they're winners of some of our campaigns, and we invited them to join. And you know what? Last year this also happened. No? Yeah, we wanted them to experience the life of a Sunlight advisor, and they are very mesmerized by the craziness that we do. Hindi na alam, kain na tayo ng kain. And I really enjoy watching all of you go in and out of the hotel. You shop, you come back, You go out and shop again, then you come back, then you eat. That is the sun life for my goodness. This is so wonderful, no? I hope I'm not missing anyone here. And it's nice that we have this. Okay, so to end this, I just don't want to make sure that I miss out anything. But siguro, if there is one thing that all of us really appreciate is how much China has advanced its country.
Yes.
I mean, from Beijing to Shanghai. You know, even in the news, I watch the TV. Hindi ko naiintindihan, syempre, di ba? But one thing I've noticed, the news that they have, even hindi ko naiintindihan sa images na, it's very advanced. They talk about the satellite, they talk about advanced in farming, as if naiintindihan. Kita ko lang nasa. But I get to see that they don't talk about things, all the positive things. No? And I think that's part of bringing things at this level. And hindi mo natin maiwasan na nakakaingit, di ba? Nakakaingit. Siguro treat this as an inspiration na my dear Sun Lifers. Na as advisors, we can play a role in advancing our country. And really through life insurance policies. If we have more people insured, then we will have more people na hindi maghihirap pag kami nag-ingay.
Yes.
This is one little way that maybe we don't see, but we don't realize. That can help advance our own place. That we have our own strengths, we have our own values that are really admirable. And we can't do much about how politics are going anywhere in the world. But I think if we just play our role as advisors of our country, I think we can all make that difference one day or another. But more importantly, sa akin is, you know, I get mesmerized when there's a sea of yellow colors. I get these goosebumps. When you enter with all yellow, it just moves me all the time. It's such a wonderful sight. And at the end, all I could say is that yellow and all the celebrants here, it's just really a symbol of family. Everybody is cheering for one another, regardless of branch affiliation. This is who Sun Life is. And if we just continue to be who we are, alam nyo, sinabi ko sa PLT, mahirap ang taon, mahirap ang bentahan sa maraming sitwasyon. Tama, no? And yet, we manage to have this fun and together because we get strength from one another. We get inspiration from one another. We get tips and techniques from one another. I think that's more than enough to bring home. Is what can you do, actually, in the next 2 months? I cannot underestimate the fact that to tell you na kailangan ko po kayong lahat ngayong next 2 months. Anong good news ko sa inyo? Unang-una, lumabas ng Sun Secure income. Umuulan ang Facebook sa mga advisors and I see the excitement with all of them. On the tech fund, nakaka 100 million na po tayo na sale.
Yes!
But it's not enough. Simply because we're ending a contest, and not just President's Month, but a contest of being the market leader. And this is who we are. And the leaders of Macaulay International are the people that I can really rely on. When nagpapasalamat ako sa mga BFs, 13 po kayo dito. Susan and the rest. No? Nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo dahil alam niyo po, sa pagsama ng BMs ninyo dito, is a symbol of support to their qualifiers. They can stay back home and work. They can stay back home and work. But they ought to be with you because of the pride, and they just really want to have fun with all of you. In fact, busog na busog kayo dahil sa kanila din. No? And I want to thank the BMs for doing that, and for the qualifiers. It's one effort that probably I'd like you to see, because it takes so much effort for them to be here. And that, to all my BMs, I salute you. No? I salute you for being a servant leader at that. So in the next 2 months, it's not going to be easy, but let's make it fun. let's give the hell out of production in the next 2 months. Let's give that red company really some pain to from a Sun Lifers yellow. Sabi ko nga, dahil dito kasalanan nila red, napasakay po ako ng tron kahapon. Akala ko sa restaurant na kami pupunta. Kung pinipilahan pala namin kung aatakihin ako sa puso.
Siyempre namin yan.
Pero natutuwa lang ako kasi may mga colors pala yun nung nakapila ka. Ang unang-unang tron yellow. Tapos orange. Tapos red. Tapos blue. Sabi ko, ano mauna yung yellow, ano? Mauna yung yellow. But it was just nice to see that in all the things we do, we try to put meaning in it. But one thing is for sure, I am with you. I want to continue to become a market leader because I love to win. And I think all of you, do you agree that you love to win as well? So let's all win this together because we're one big family who knows how to have fun, who knows how to work, and we know how to be of service to our clients, the most important. Behind the scene, I promise you, we're constantly working on our back room. We will continue to make bet. If there are things that you need, please send them to your cluster heads, to me and everything. We will move things the fastest and the best way because we owe it to you, we owe it to our clients to make sure that their payouts are there, their claims are there, and we will do our best every single day because we're one big family. Sa Lifers, congratulations and enjoy the rest of the day.